Alright, hello everyone, it's Julian Crypto. Nothing here is a financial advice. What is going on? MicroStrategy added $2,500 BTC for $45 million in last 2 months. Also, the company sold about 700 bitcoins in last 2 months, according to their filing to Security and Exchange Commission. And this is the average price they acquired the BTC right now is about $30,000. As you can see, most times they bought more BTC was when Bitcoin was pumping, and right now they bought also, but only 2,500 Bitcoins. My question is, why only 2,500? Why not more? If most people believe that Bitcoin will grow, that the cycle will repeat, that we are in a oversold area. When most people are suggesting that we are much more below the moving averages, why MicroStrategy, the biggest company holding Bitcoin, added only 2,500 BTC to their portfolio? Why only? Don't we believe that Bitcoin will rise? Do they believe that Bitcoin will go lower? Really? But why? Is this time will be different? Will this time will be different than previous ones? The question is, and we have to answer looking in the past. Bitcoin plummets below $20,000 for the first time since November 2020. This is the headline from New York Times from June 2022. Previously, July 2017, Bitcoin falls below $2,000. Alright, and what was in 2015? Bitcoin falls below $200, the lowest price since 2013. And what was in 2011? The value of Bitcoin fell from $17 to almost nothing in a matter of minutes. The news will make food. But what is going on in Bitcoin really? That's Bitcoin is growing every single year. Almost every single year Bitcoin is gaining value. And right now, yeah, we are in a decline area. We are in a decline zone. So assuming that MicroStrategy should buy much more, but why they are not acquiring more right now? You're still looking for your shitcoin charts and trying to predict bottom price and DCA. You should focus the S&P 500 chart, not even Bitcoin. If S&P goes down, example 15%, Bitcoin goes down 30%. Your shitcoins can go down 50%. Okay, let's take a look at bigger scale. But Bloomberg research is suggesting that we are in a cyclical bear right now, but in a secular bull, in a long-term bull market, but in a short term, we are in a bear market. Maybe that's why MicroStrategy isn't buying more right now. Maybe, but looking at DXY, according to BTC, DXY is suggesting that we should selling US dollar right now and buying more Bitcoin. But really, look at this. Look at S&P. Look at Nasdaq to US interest rates. This is Nasdaq, and here is around 25%. Still space for declining. US Nasdaq Composite 100. And there is still around 9% of price to decline. What is going on next? Nasdaq 100 futures have broken below the bear flag structure right here. And maybe that's why MicroStrategy is still waiting for buying some more in the dip. And where the dip would be? If you will look for money, if you will search for money, where is the money right now? Is the money right here around $18,000, between $19,000 for a BTC? 47 billion worth of liquidations, or maybe somewhere here between $13,000 and $14,000, 50 billion worth of liquidations, where the price is easier to go, down or up right now? Tell me in the comments. And we have also analyzed Bitcoin to dollar. Bitcoin to US dollar is still having around 16% space to decline to the closest support areas. And Bitcoin to S&P 500 is still have around 8% space to decline. And if Bitcoin will decline, maybe MicroStrategy will buy more. Global liquidity index is about to turn and should peak around 2025. This is the real Bitcoin halving cycle. It is all about liquidity. Right now, liquidity is really low. And if liquidity will turn around, if there will be more money, more dollars in the market, if interest rates will stop rising, their liquidity will turn around and BTC may go upwards. But look at this performance in USD since the bottom of the 2020 COVID sell-off. Gold plus 15%, Nasdaq plus 58%, commodity index plus 118%, but BTC plus 169%. The biggest performance is BTC. Bitcoin, next halving 2024, the other one 2028, etc, etc, etc. Right now we are in the beginning. And when Bitcoin price will be in a year or in a 2 years, we will of course see. We will analyze it like we are observing the internet. Bitcoin network looks like this right now, and the internet looks similar in 90s. Right now the internet network is much more developed, and maybe in the future Bitcoin network will also. And what Halfini is saying about Bitcoin, I see Bitcoin as ultimately becoming a reserve currency for banks, playing much the same role as gold did in the early days of banking. Banks could issue digital cash with greater anonymity and lighter weight, more efficient transactions. Halfini told it exactly 12 years ago. In 2010, he predicted what is happening right now. So, what is the difference between Bitcoin and banks? Banks open 9 to 5 weekdays for 1 billion people and can close your account anytime. But Bitcoin open 24/7 for 8 billion people from their mobile phones and can never close your account. So bank, when it's holiday, when it's Christmas, is closed, but BTC is open all the time. So why we are buying Bitcoin? Why we are believing in Bitcoin? Do we believe that Bitcoin will go up or will go down? Really? It doesn't matter, because we are buying it for something different. When I grew up, I want to be financially free. You mean rich, yeah? No. A few years later, I want to send money. Why? Where? How did you get the money? I want to send money. Okay. Cold storage is saying. So this is the difference between cold storage, where your money is really your money, and the bank, where your money, it belongs to somebody else. That's why we are buying Bitcoin, and we don't care. Is Bitcoin going up or is Bitcoin going down right now? Is Bitcoin, it's the reversal chart, going up right now in a big, huge bull market in the next 2 or 3 years? Or will Bitcoin go even lower, maybe to 13 or even $8,000? It really doesn't matter for me. Why? Because I'm a believer in BTC price in the long term. But if you want to check the BTC analysis at daily basis, go to Max Data app and go to Max Data app Twitter right now and check for our analysis. All right, for today, that's all. Thank you guys and see ya tomorrow. Bye bye.